Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. Today we'll be taking a look at Cang-Toys. This is CT-Longyan. I think it's Longyan. I think that's what it is. It's their version of Snarl. Heavy stylized, just like they did the Predacons and Predaking. This is a combining, the Dinobots are combining. So yeah, this is our first go around, our first outing for this. And yeah, love the box art. Looks beautiful. My gosh, it looks really good. You got this right here. Sorry, it's kind of dark. Probably can't see all or anything like that. And then you got that stuff right there. And turn around the back. Looks good. Now he does, like I say, he's going to combine. I'm not going to do the combine mode. I'll save that for when I get all of them, but do everything else. And it says trans age. I know it says that that's kind of dark, but anyways, there you go. Beautiful box. All right, let's take a quick look at what he comes with. All right, first thing first, he comes with these things. I don't know what they are. Kind of like envelopes or something. Maybe you can mail something. They're really nicely done. I like them. You get like 7 or 8 of them. And like I said, if anybody knows what they are, hit me up in the comments. But it looks like they can mail something. Maybe something to do with the Year of the Dragon or something, maybe. But very nicely done. I like those. They're cool. You get 3 cards, which I love this one. It's cool. I had some basketball cards. I had a Shaq card that did this. And very nicely done. I like that. Cool. And you get a big one, too, as well. And it's different. It's different from the small one. You got like a little, action scene. Sorry about the glare, but yeah, you move it around and it... little 3D thing going on, I guess that's what it's called. Got a little wrinkle in mine, but that's pretty cool. Nice little throw in for that. Didn't need that. You get these 2 nice credit card kind of, things right there. I think this is Headstrong from the Predacons. Nicely done. I like the foil and really nice thick and everything. And you get one of him too as well. So pretty neato petito. All right. Instructions. Pretty cool. Nice, nice color photos and everything. Shows you everything from combine mode to all that good stuff. A nice little comic, I guess, right there. And it shows everything. Kind of easy to go, follow. I wish the picture was a little bigger, but it's fine. All right, you get this little piece right here. Now, this will be used. You can use it on alt mode, and you can use it for the tail. Now, I have the tail. It's on him right now. I'll show you that later. But this comes in 2 pieces. You got to put it together. Nicely painted. Got the gold and all that good stuff. Really nice. And you get 2 of these. And they are different, but they look really good. My gosh. Love the paint once again. Got some red paint in there. You got the silver right there. Nice little hydraulics. This comes out, and then you have a sword. Looks look good. And then this is a gun. You can use it as a gun. And you can flip this around. And you can use it as a gun. And I'll show you can actually attach it in alt mode too as well. And you get this one. Let's put this back together. Just snap that together. You get this one, a little smaller one. Same thing. Comes out. Very nice. This is different. So, and you can put them together as well. And I think this is for the combine mode for the Dinobots. And it's a big mamma jamma sword right there. Long and strong, but I get its friction on. But that's cool. So yeah, there you go. All right, here is Longyan, or I'll just call him Snarl, in his alt mode. And man, he is beefy and spiky. Be careful. These things will poke you and it hurts. I got poked a lot of times, but he looks beautiful. Mostly everything is painted. I mean, you got this gold, you got the gunmetal silver, you got the, red right here, the cherry red, which I like. Got a bunch of tempo stickers, not tempo. I always say tempo. It's tempo stickers. Got a bunch of those. Love the head sculpt. Looks good. Looks very nice. You got a bunch of that, like I said, just looks beautiful. My gosh. And tons of spikes. You got the tail, which is really nicely articulated. I'll show you that in a minute. But this looks so good. It does have die cast, right here. The feet are die cast. Really nice weight underneath. You can see you got the die cast right there too as well. So very nice. I think it's supposed to go down a little bit. Yeah, that's supposed to go down a little bit. All right. So there you go. All right, we'll take a quick look at the head sculpt. Let's zoom in a little bit. Nice head sculpt. I like it. Looks beautiful. Like I said, I love the translucent red right here. You got a little bit here and there. So it's very nice. The head does have the bot head has one too as well. You can open the mouth, which is very nice. But yeah, as far as articulation, these do move. These little horn, the spikes move. These move back and forth. You do have a, you know, side to side right here and right here too as well. So you got a nice movement there. You can move down quite a bit, move up a little bit too as well. And you do have a swivel. It's on a ball peg. So you can get the swivel and there you get some attitude like that. So that is nicely done. I like that. All right, we'll move back out. Okay. The spikes, these spikes are on a hinge right here. These are on a swivel and a hinge. So you can move them around just like this is on a hinge right here and a hinge right here. I don't think they move, swivel, and move right there like that. So that's good. All right, so let's get the legs. Okay, so the leg, these are the shoulder pads right here will move. You got a ratchet, so move back and forth, and you got a little outwards movement too as well. Now you can untab this right here, and you can get some more dynamic poses. Like a minute. But you got that right there. You got a swivel right there. You got a bend right here and there, so you can go that way, that way. The feet are on a ball peg, so you can get so much, you know, there's swivel, up and down, little rocker. That is nice. Tons of paint and stickers. Looks good. And you got that side right there. Very nice. Now the back legs, same thing. A little squeaky. You can go out a little bit right there. You do have a, now you don't have a swivel on this one, but you do have a nice knee bend like that. You get a deep knee bend right there. That is good. The knee pad does move as well. And the feet, the same thing up front like that. All that goodness. You got some die cast. Looks good. Nicely done. Now, the tail. Tons of articulation. You can go, it's got right here, right here, right here, and right here. And you can go up and down as well. So nicely done on that. These spikes move as well. They're on a hinge right there. Same thing with this. They can go back and forth and side to side. Same thing with these little small ones. And you can move these two as well. Beautifully painted. Once again, it just looks freaking nice. Just really nice. Up top, you got this right here. Looks very nice. So yeah, nicely done with the tail articulation and everything else. Okay, so there you go. Let's get them into position. That is it. Okay, now with the weapons. So what you can do is you can take this and you can put it right here if you want to. It's a little hole. Let's see if I can get it in there without breaking anything. Well, I thought you could. Yeah, there you go. All right, you can put that there if you want to. That's pretty cool. With this, now what you can do is you'll take this and you'll go like this, and it's on a hinge like that. And what you want to do is you can take it, and there's two holes right there. There's one right here. This will go on this side, and you can just plug it in right there. This is mainly used for the guns, but you can leave the swords in there, but I would probably take them out and use them as guns, and they can swivel up and down like that. That's pretty cool. You can come around and you can put the other one. I'll take the sword out and do that, and then move that over there and put that in here. And there you go. He is all armed up. Now you also can put the guns right here. There's two holes right there, or you can put them right here as well. You can however you want to. I think it looks better like that because you can only put really one right there. All that stuff. I mean, if you want to put the swords in there, that looks goofy, but anyways. All right, so there you go. That is him, I think, all in a nutshell for his alt mode. And I think it looks freaking awesome. All right, real quick, there he is next to Fans Toys Jazz, and you got Alternator's Hot Rod or Rodimus, and he's huge. He's a big fella, so there you go for scale. All right, back for transformation. Okay, just know I probably didn't do the backpack, the best way to do everything, but this is how it looks. Okay, so you got this nice. This is going to be tabbed into the, the spikes right there. It's going to be looking like this. You got this right here. This curved up like this, and then you got to push it all in. Make sure it's all pushed in tight and everything, so you can get that. And this is going to be right here. So hopefully that helps you. By you looking at it right there, that's what it's supposed to look like. So there you go. All right, so let's take a quick look at the head sculpt. I'm gonna go in a little bit. Let's raise it up a little bit. All right, got a nice head sculpt. I love the translucent spike. It's got light piping, I guess. I mean, really nothing in the back, but the whole red. You can see the light piping in the the eyes. So very nice gold and everything. Looks good. Make sure that's tabbed. That sometimes will come untabbed. This little neck piece right here. Sometimes it may come untabbed, but you can look down quite a bit. Look up a little bit, not much, side to side, and give you a little attitude. You can go about all the way around. You start maybe hitting that little fin back there, or the spike. Just be wary of that. All right, let's back it out again. All right, so you got the 80 women working shoulder pads, and they do move. They go, like this, a little bit back and forth like that, so you can move them out of the way. All right, so you can go out to about right there. Nice little ratchets right there. Now here's the problem right here. You can only go up this far. About that far. That's about as far as you can go. Kind of on a weird kind of, I don't know what kind of joint this is, but you got that and everything. So, but you can only go up to about that far. So yeah, not ideally, but all right. And then with the elbow bend, let's move it down a little bit. So again, my neighbor's loud truck is going to be there. You can get up to about right there. When you move it down a little bit, and you got this nice die cast piece, so you can get about right up to there, a little more than 90 degrees. I think you can get more actually if you do it. Yeah, about right there. And that fell off. So that's supposed to tab in. To be wary of that too as well. But it slots right in there, so that's cool. So you get that right there. So a little more than 90 degrees. You do got a bicep swivel, like I said, die cast. You got die cast in the legs and everything. Nice weight to it. All right, so with the hands, you got a swivel. You got an out like that, and right there. And you got 2 points of articulation. You got a ball peg on each hand or finger, and then you got a bend at the knuckle for each finger. So very nice. You can spray them out a little bit, so that's pretty cool. But nice hands. And you got this peg right here. That's for the weapons. I'll show you that in a little bit. So move this out of the way. All right, so you do have a waist swivel, but you kind of get caught. You got to move these little side skirts. Let's move on down so you can see this. So you start hitting stuff about right there, so just be careful. So you don't get the full range. And these skirts will have a little in and out like that, and they're all ball pegs so they can swivel. So that's good. And then you got the front skirts. They will move out. They're on kind of a ball peg and looks like a hinge too as well, so they'll move around. So that's pretty cool. You do have I'm a little teapot action going on. I like how that looks pretty cool. And you do have an ab crunch. Gotta make sure you get that little dino head out of the way and everything. And you can look up a little bit, so that's pretty good. Not ideally, but you still can look up a little bit. All right, so move these out of the way and full fan down, nice ratchets. You about kick up to about right here, move these out of the way. If you start, move these out like that, you can kick out to about right there, almost the full, range right there. And then you got a nice ratcheted knees, and you get a little more than 90 degrees for that. Nice die cast right there. That is awesome. Be careful with these. You're going to get poked all the time. I got poked so many times. Golly. All right, with the foot, so you can bring this down to on like a hinge thing right there. So you can get a toe tilt up a little bit, toe tilt down, and you got a nice decent rocker. And you got a toe tilt with just the toe. It's on a ball peg, and the kickstand or the heel spur can move around too. It's on a ball peg. All right, and on the back, there you go. You can, let's bring it up again. Little backpack right there. It's not terrible. Everything compacts together, and really nice. So just make sure you remember that if you want to take a picture or something like that. So that's how it's supposed to look. All right. All right, with the weapons, like I told you, there's a slot on the handle. You just tab it in right there, and you can do that. You can also take this out and do the same thing. Same concept, has a tab or a slot. You just tab it in right there. You can hold that one. And then you got the gun. And what you do, like I showed you at the beginning, just do that. And same concept once again. It's got a slot, tab it in there, and you can hold the gun just fine. You can do it on both hands. And then you can also move this back and then put this back in here. And you can add, like I said, I showed you at the beginning, this big old Mamma Jamma sword. He can hold it too as well if you want to put it in there. You have that option. Kind of looks goofy, it's big, but I think that's using for they use this for the combiner part and everything. So that's good for that. And you got his tail, which I really love this weapon. You can use it as a whip. So basically he's got the handle and you just tab it into the hole right there on either side. And that's pretty cool. And you can use it. And like I said, it does have some articulation, so that's pretty cool. And then you can take it out. It has another use. You can use it as a crossbow. Let me get that out real quickly. All right, so what you do is you're going to take this part, move it down, then move this down as well. If I can get it. Tolerances are really tight on this guy. Just be wary of that. Because if I mention right here, this will come untabbed right here quite a bit because of the tolerances, because it's really, a hard ratchet right there. So sometimes that will come untabbed. Sometimes the neck will come untabbed as well if you push it too hard. Just be wary of that. So yeah, these things will, especially this side. This one's okay, but once you start messing around with it, it will maybe come untabbed. So just be careful. Like I said, I'd rather be tight than loose, giggity. So you got that. So all right. Crossbow. Okay, so what you do is you do that, and then you're going to take, pull these apart right here, right there, and right there, and then move this apart right there. And then what you're going to do, I think you turn it like this. No, this way, I think. Yeah, okay, do this. Come on, there we go. Okay, and then move this around like this. And you can have it like that. And then flip this around. Basically kind of looking like this. Okay, and then you take this little piece right here that you had earlier, put it in there. It's a tight fit. Be careful. It may not even want to go all the way through. Okay, you got this little handle right there, and then same concept with the whip. You just tab it in right there, and you have a crossbow. So that's pretty cool. Nice there. And you can take this off, and you can also use it on his as like a wing thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn this around like that, turn this around like that. You're going to untab these pieces right here on the side like that, and like, maybe if I get this budger, there we go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rock it back, and then there's two slots up on the top right there. That's going to just tab back in right there, and tab in right there, and there you go. So like that. So what you do, take him, turn it around, move that back right there, and what you're going to do is there's a slot, just like you do the tail in Dino mode. There's this slot, slide right there, or slot, and it's going to tab. This is going to tab in right there, and you just got to find the sweet spot. You can move these out of the way and give you enough clearance. And you just slide it in. There we go. First try. Awesome. And then you can move these around however you want to. I think these maybe go this way. I may have had those wrong. So yeah, you can move these out of the way. Have them however you want to. Just you want stuff to, just like this guy has like Iron Factory. He has stuff that gets in the way all the time. So, okay. I won't mess around with it too much, but there you go. There he has his kind of wings, and they can go up, all the way up to there, and then go down to nice articulation for that. So there you go. All right, there he is next to MP44 Optimus Prime. You got Shatter from Metagate. Then you got the Runabout and Runaback from X-Transbots. You got Sideswipe, Masterpiece, and you got the Bull Sideswipe from Generation Toy. And then you got Tess McGee Retgar for some scale. He's pretty tall. Shatter is really tall, so he's about almost up to her. So there you go. And Crapagons, Crappy Toilet Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Care and Squeaks, more scale. Hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I appreciate that. All right. Final thoughts on Cang-Toys. This is Longyan or Longyan, something like that. This is Snarl. Like I said, it's a highly stylized Snarl from the Dinobots. Man, the more I mess with this damn thing, the more it just pissed me off. I mean, I got poked so many times. These things down here are just, oh my gosh, he just kept poking me and giggity. But yeah, tolerances, tolerances are really tight. The shoulders come on tab all the time. I gave up on the head. It just, it's all willy-nilly. I tried to get it tabbed in just as good, but I just gave up on that. And this right here. So when I was messing around with it, taking pictures, and everything, this right here. Worse, when you put the crossbow on there, it's just, just as bad. So he can't even lift his hand, arm up to shoot, act like he's going to shoot the crossbow. It just falls. This is too heavy for it. You would think with all the tight tolerances, that would be good, but, it doesn't. So that sucked really bad. And, the weapons, I don't like the tab in thing. The more I mess around with it, especially when the big sword right here, when you got the sword and gun together, they kept falling out of his hand all the time. I mean, they would stay there, but then you would move it and they just, fall, and they would come apart. This not the tightest either. This thing just comes out real easy. So, he holds just the swords. They're fine because they're a little lighter, but when you put them together, he has trouble with that. I don't like it. I like the sliding in, the gun with the slide thing in the back of the palm. I like that. I wish they would have done that, but yeah, that's not good. I'm going to use this for my, for Dino mode. I mean, I'm going to combine it one time probably for the, for the review, but I don't think Dinobots should combine anyways. But I like the alt mode. It looks really good. That's what I'm going to use. That's what I usually display my Dinobots anyways. So I'm going to use that. Transformation, it's a kind of pain in the butt because, like I said, poking stuff and it's just stuff getting in the way. You got to get the backpack a certain way, and it's just, it was kind of annoying after a while. The paint is spectacular. My gosh, everything. You got the tempo stickers. You got the paint. It's really nice. Got some translucent. Now, the earlier prototypes they showed more of a red, more of the transparent, the red, stuff. They changed it up, I guess. They painted everything, gold and all that stuff. So if I remember, I'll put the picture up and everything, show you what it was supposed to be. But then they came out with this, which I like it this way too as well. I like the paint, but I like translucent. I like the red and everything. But I think it's more of that with the first go around. And a lot of people were kind of upset with that. So it looked better that way. So yeah, but yeah, the paint's spectacular. Articulation, other than the arm, just going up halfway, that's kind of weird. Other than that, it's okay, But it's just the tolerances, man. Golly, the tolerances and stuff getting in the way and getting poked all the freaking time. It just got really annoying, and it's just started to piss me off. So yeah, and this too right here. I mean, you can't even use the tail. Which I love that weapon. That's a pretty cool weapon, but I mean, all you can do is hold it down, and that's just weird. Come on now. I like the little extra stuff, the cards and stuff and everything. That's pretty cool. If they didn't throw that in, maybe it'd been a little cheaper. That would have been cool as well. It's detailed, really nice. It's a pain in the butt, and the tolerances. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to use it for Dino mode. The combined mode is going to be huge. My gosh, it's going to be Predator King huge, and that's who he's going to fight. But other than that, he just pissed me off. That's about it. Like I said, it looks good. If you want something to get on the shelf and look good, if you want to mess around with it, you're probably going to get ticked off about it. All right, hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. And hit me up some comments. Some of you thought of the review. Is anybody getting these guys? Or what are y'all going to do with them? You're going to leave it in bot mode, alt mode, or you're going to combine it and all that good stuff. And I guess I'll see you on the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. I'll also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok as well. And yeah, good night, folks.